Hello, 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 everyone out there. Happy Tuesday morning. Almost afternoon, but it's still the morning. Hello, this is Elena Wharton.
And Emily Maxim.
And you're listening to E Squared, our radio show here on WMCX every Tuesday at 11 a.m. It is so good to be back after fall break.
Yes, and we were definitely saddened that, fall break fell on a Tuesday, and that's the day we usually have a show. But we're back, and we have a really good show for you, and we're excited.
Yes, we have a very good show for you today. Today is our Halloween show. So we're going to be playing Halloween songs for you today. But first, we're going to do what we do for every show, and we're going to play our Big Time Rush Song of the Week. Now, this Big Time Rush song was featured in the Big Time Rush Halloween episode. So everyone, please sit back and enjoy Big Night by Big Time Rush.
And that was Big Night by Big Time Rush.
Woo!
And as we said, this is going to be our Halloween show. Since Halloween's Monday and, E Squared's on Tuesdays.
Yes.
And so right now we're going to actually play a few Halloween songs.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one we're going to play, you all know it. You all love it. You hear it every year. We're going to play Monster Mash.
And that was the classic Halloween song, Monster Mash. Next up for you, we have This Is Halloween from Nightmare Before Christmas. And that was This Is Halloween from The Nightmare Before Christmas. We've got the spooky vibes going.
Yes, exactly. And that song's such a throwback. I always love listening to that one.
Oh, yeah. Such a great movie. Such a great song. And we've got so many spooky vibes today, especially with the foggy weather outside. In West Long Branch, it is so foggy.
Yeah, exactly. And I was trying to drive, and I'm just like, where did this all come from? Because it was fine right when I left my house. And then driving, I'm just like, why?
It's like, I can't see. Where am I going? Yeah, I mean, the weather knew that we were going to have our Halloween show today. That's what happened.
Someone's watching us.
All right, so first spooky topic that we have for today, we went to the Brookdale Haunted Theater over the weekend.
Yes.
So let's talk about that.
Okay, so well, I'll just give like a little background. Like Brookdale every year does a haunted house. And what it is that you go through the pack that they have, and like there's different actors and actresses. I know you have to audition to go in it.
Yes.
And the tickets were $20. I believe if you're a student at Brookdale, you can get 2 tickets for $10. That's how they did it last year. I think they're doing it again this year like that. And like you just walk through the pack, and it's not like fast. Like there's a lot of like twists and turns.
Yes, you go at your own pace.
Yeah.
I think they said it's around a 20-minute walkthrough, which is great for, I think it's such a great price for a great experience. 20 minutes. It's not like it's a 5-minute and you're done.
Yeah, no, it's worth it. And they do it differently. I know my first year at Brookdale was online, and so they didn't have it then. But one of our friends said that before COVID, they used to have it as if you can go whenever you want. But then if you want to go, you have to sign up online and, get your own time to go do it. And I think that's easier because I feel like that lessens any confusion.
Yeah, it was very organized.
Oh, yeah.
When we went this time, they had us sit down in the actual theater part of the pack, and they gave us a number and a color.
Yeah.
And we just had to sit and wait until our time to go. And we were a pretty decent sized party, so for the size that we were, it wasn't too bad of a wait. And it was really cute because they had Halloween trivia up on a projector, or a screen or something.
Yeah, it almost looked like Kahoot, if any of you know what Kahoot is. If you've definitely played it in high school and middle school. Yeah. I had one last year. I played Kahoot in college. But
I love Kahoot.
You can what they did was that they had a question on the screen, and then you're supposed to pick the certain shape that goes along with it, and it shows if you got it wrong or not, and it shows everybody's score on the projector.
Yeah.
And even if I didn't get them right, I'm like, I know it's that.
It was so funny, just guessing, even if you didn't know what the answer was. And it's it's pretty ironic because as I was watching the questions go by, I had watched Hocus Pocus the night before, and there were a lot of Hocus Pocus questions, and I'm like, I know this one. And a couple I didn't know, and I was like, this is embarrassing. I just watched the movie yesterday. But yeah, we went last year for was it your first time going last year? Because it was my first time.
Yeah, it was my first time because since yeah, like I said, my first year at Brookdale was all online with COVID, and then I think I never really paid attention to it much before I was a Brookdale student, but you don't have to be a Brookdale student to go. You don't have to be like a college student to go. There were like younger kids, parents, so like anybody's invited, but it's definitely scary.
Oh yeah, when we were walking in this year, there was a huge group of people who came out, and some of them were little kids. And there was this one little girl, I don't know if you saw her, but she turned to us and she's like, "It's really scary. Good luck."
I didn't see that.
And I'm like, oof.
I only saw because they had differently this year. They also had a little. It looked like a carnival outside.
Yeah.
You can buy merch there. They had like the thing where you throw like the tennis ball in the basket. There was a clown on stilts following us. There was a clown without stilts following us.
Yeah.
And yeah, like from one year they did add more to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And I love how the clowns were like so interactive.
Yeah.
It was so funny just like talking to them and them just like being creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a really cute environment. And then we walked in. I don't know what the deal with the haunted doll is, but they had like a haunted doll on display.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I didn't get a chance to look at it, but I forgot the name. But it said "Meet this doll," and it was just behind like it was in a glass case.
And I'm like, no, thank you.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I don't want to meet the doll. Thank you very much. Yeah. So after you're done waiting, they bring you up, and you kind of go through this door, and then someone greets you right before you go into the actual walkthrough, and they go over the rules, and it's so funny because, oh gosh, our friend Rebecca, like there was a creepy nun waiting for us, and she asked her, she's like, "What's your name?" And Rebecca, she was like hesitating to give her name, and we're like, "Well, what is it, Rebecca?" It's just super fun. I know me personally, I am such a scaredy cat.
Oh, me too.
And I'm like so proud of myself for getting through it. Like both times, I just had such a fun time.
It was, I think, like I said, it's definitely better than it was last year. Not saying last year's bad, but it always improves there, which I really like. Like they had light up signs that said Haunted Theater on it. I think it probably was different last year, especially since Brookdale is going back to being like in person with COVID. Since then, they didn't have it, you know, like I said, my first year. So I'm happy like they're adding more and more as we go, like as we find out like what's going on with the world. And
one area that I thought they really improved with was the fact that the sets were really, really detailed this time. They were fantastic sets, and they were so good that afterwards I wish that I kept my eyes open more. Because, you know, like most of the time I'm going through like with my eyes closed. But I found that like towards the middle and the end I kept them open, probably just to take in the wonderful scenery. And they had some like animatronics going on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh. We don't want to give away too many spoilers. But it was just really fantastic. Very immersive, and the scare actors do such a great job.
They are really good. Each year like I said, it gets better, and they definitely had more actors this time around than last time.
Which that was good. They get some really good jump scares in there.
Oh, me the whole time. I flinched so easily.
Oh my
gosh.
Every
every time somebody was like, well, I don't want to spoil anything. Every time somebody tried to scare me, you know, I'm already like flinching. So difficult. It's
like you know it's coming.
Yeah.
But it's just so scary regardless.
Yeah, and the way that we handle going through the haunted theater. We did this last year and this year with our friends. We always do a conga line through it, and you know we do the whole thing that you do with the conga line, like da 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 da, and then we just started just randomly like just singing a song, just like, you know, like happy songs.
Yes. No, it was so funny because when we went, I think it was you just started randomly singing Happy by Pharrell Williams.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, we got good vibes. And I don't know if you ever noticed, but like when we're singing like da 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 da, like sometimes the scare actors will like make fun of us and they'll sing along with us.
I remember that, yeah.
That's so fun. I mean, it's a foolproof method to get through a haunted house, the conga line.
It is.
It really works.
So if anybody does do the haunted theater, like we said, you have to sign up beforehand online, and you have to pay online, and so we definitely recommend it. I think it's going, I forgot like the last date. I don't know if it's Halloween.
I think it might be the 30th. I think you can do this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are the last chances to go.
Yeah, and you pick out a time slot, and if you don't go right at the time that they tell you, like you'll definitely you won't wait that long.
Yeah, no, it's very, very efficient, and they keep you entertained. They also have snacks there that you can purchase. It's just a very wonderful Halloween event that you can go to. I know we're definitely going to go back next year.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and coming from two scaredy cats, you know, if you're a scaredy cat, you can survive too. Or maybe not. It's all up to you, but
no pressure.
No pressure, but definitely great for families, great for anyone. Yeah, we just had a really fun time there.
Yes.
Yes. E Squared recommends. 11 out of 10. Good scares. Anyway, we're going to play some more music for you guys. Emily, do you want to introduce this next song?
Yes. Okay. So I'm a huge Arctic Monkeys fan, and they just came out with an album on Friday called The Car.
Ooh.
And a lot of Arctic Monkeys songs can be like heavy. They have really good guitar riffs. And the new album has like a 70s vibe to it, which it took me a while to get used to because I'm so used to like, their older stuff being like more like fast but it's so good. And the song that we're going to play is called There'd Better Be a Mirror Ball by Arctic Monkeys.
And that was There'd Better Be a Mirror Ball by Arctic Monkeys, fresh off of their new album.
Woo.
Yeah. All right. We're going to transition back into some Halloween music. This is a song that many of you out there might know from TikTok. This is Spooky Scary Skeletons, the Undead Tombstone remix. And that was Spooky Scary Skeletons, the Undead Tombstone remix by Andrew Gold. I was doing the dance in my head. I tried learning it a couple years ago when it was like, the big dance that came out.
I never learned it. I never tried either. I want to now. So since Halloween's coming up, Elaine and I, we want to talk about, like different things that we've been for Halloween over the years. And
yes.
I definitely had some cringy ones. I've definitely had some funny ones.
Yes, let's talk costumes. I guess let's start off with saying what we've been, I guess, as children, as, small kids. Anything that sticks out to you? I know one time I was a contestant on American Idol for Halloween.
Really? Wait, who?
Yeah. Well, it was just like a generic, like, I auditioned for American Idol. It was like a pop star outfit, and I had an audition number. Don't ask me what the number was.
Oh, but, it's okay.
Yeah, it was like the full thing. Yeah.
That's very unique. I never heard of that. That's awesome.
It's like a fever dream memory of mine.
Right. I remember every year, like when I was younger, my elementary school did a thing where every Halloween we would have like a Halloween party in like the classroom. Aww. And then they would call it like a Halloween parade where we would walk out either outside or in the back, like in a circle to show our Halloween costumes. Like your parents could be there. And one outfit that stuck out to me was I was so obsessed with Monster High. And I was the character, if anybody knows, called Claudine Wolf.
Yes, Claudine!
It looked so awkward though because I had bangs then, and you're supposed to wear a wig, so her color, like her hair color is like a dark brown. And so I had the bangs showing. So you have the wig on, but my bangs, like my dark brown bangs were showing.
Oh.
And I was just like, this doesn't look great.
I'm so surprised that I was never a Monster High character, like when it was, huge back in the day. Because
a lot of people were.
I was so obsessed.
I was too.
Oh, I loved Monster High. And, I still kind of do because the new movie just came out, and I don't care what anyone says. I thought the movie was good. I thought the new movie was pretty good.
I didn't know they came out already.
Yeah, already.
I'm very behind. I think because like I'm so used to like how they used to do it as with cartoons.
Oh yeah.
And then this one's a live action one.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was kind of thinking I don't know how I feel about that. Since I'm always like used to like the original like stuff. So like when I see that they're trying to make it as like either they had it as 3D one time or then live actors and actresses, I kind of biased because, like I said, I'm always so used to the cartoons better.
Yeah, and I was worried too. I'm like, a live-action Monster High, they better not ruin it. They really, I sure hope not. It's like, that's our childhood right there.
Exactly.
Don't ruin it. Anyway, some more costumes. Anything else that you can remember from back in the day?
I
I think I was Belle at least once.
I can't even remember. 'Cause I always wanted. Oh wait, I was Peach one time from Super Mario.
Oh my gosh.
'Cause I always wanted to. I was always like one of those people that wanted to get a costume every year because of the whole parade that we have in elementary school. So I think I was a princess. I was Peach, Claudine Wolf. Well, fast forward to my junior year in high school. This was, I think, my favorite costume. I was our last special guest on here that we have was Skylar.
Yes, Skylar.
And we decided to match, and so I was Flo from Progressive, and he was you might have seen him if you see him on the commercial, you'll know Jamie the hype man.
Oh my gosh.
And, yeah,
that's so creative.
Because like I remember when we were talking about that, I said, "Oh, you should be Jake from State Farm," but then I didn't know that there was like a like other characters
from Progressive.
Yeah, I
Oh
still
my
have
gosh.
the apron. I have my white jeans, a white shirt.
Did you have a name tag?
Yes, it comes with a name tag with a costume. It
That's
does.
so great. And I know you mentioned like the parades that you would have in elementary school because my school had them too. And one time, if I remember correctly, I was a vampire. And I think there's photographic evidence of me in that parade and I looked miserable because I was so in character. That sounds very me.
She's a natural actress, guys.
Oh gosh. But yeah, I guess we should transition probably into costumes that we remember better, like costumes probably from high school.
Yeah.
Instead of just digging back into our memories, even though we got some pretty good ones. I love the Claudine costume.
Yeah. I don't know why, like I just stopped. I mean, I still try to dress up when I can. Like if I have plans, then I'll like buy a costume. Last year, same thing with Skylar. We were a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I was the jelly.
Gosh.
And it's just sometimes, like I said, I would either want to buy one if I knew I was going somewhere, or if just like school's going on, I just think, yeah, I don't have time.
Yeah, I always loved the opportunity to dress up in school.
Yes.
I think it was my sophomore year. I dressed up as a zombie, and I loved that costume. It sounds pretty basic, but I think I made it work.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I posted it on Instagram with like me looking like a zombie, like
yes,
in like
I
an
remember.
undead pose, like reaching towards the camera.
I remember that.
Yeah, that one was really fun. I really liked that costume. Oh my gosh, I can't remember if it was my sophomore or junior year. I'm gonna have to go back and look.
Yeah.
And then I was also Jack Skellington, but like Lady Jack Skellington. Like I was Jack Skellington, but I had this white kind of bob cut wig to go with it. And I had like the whole outfit going on, and then my makeup was done, and I'm wearing like a little hat right now from that costume actually. We're dressed up in the studio right now with little like Halloween accents, which I'm sure you guys will see on our social media, which we'll definitely plug later, but at least our Instagram, go follow us at e2_WMCX. Anyway, let's continue. Any other costumes that you want to point out? Because I know that there are some like 2020 era costumes that I can talk about.
I can't even remember because, like I said, I wanted to dress up differently every year. Oh, I remember. I think it was kindergarten.
Oh, we're going back.
Yes, I'm remembering. It's all coming back to me now.
Rewind.
I used to be because I loved anime. There was that show. Some of you might know it, Naruto, and there was a girl in there named Sakura, and I remember I was her for Halloween my kindergarten year. I think that's all I remember.
Wow. I know. I think Halloween 2020. This is what I think I was. I'm gonna have to look back because I know I posted it on Instagram, and I'm gonna have to refer back to the dates. I know so our high school musical was going to be Mamma Mia our senior year, and then COVID happened, and so for Halloween, that whatever Halloween came up next, I was Dead Donna. So I was gifted costume pieces by our director and our musical director, which it puts me in my feels, but I was gifted the overalls that I was going to wear in the show and the shoes. So I wore those, and I had like a shirt from home underneath, and I made myself look kind of like dead, like a zombie. It was almost like another zombie costume, but I called myself Dead Donna because it's like R.I.P. Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
And then also something super cool. Oh gosh, was it that same year? Yes, it was that same year. It wasn't really for Halloween, but I made a music video.
I remember that.
Yes, for this series of online concerts that we did during the pandemic. If you want to check it out, it's called Theater at Home. On YouTube, it's probably under Theater at Home Save the Arts. And just so you know, at like the at symbol. It's important. But we did a Halloween concert, and the song that I was assigned to do was Ghostbusters. And I did a Ghostbusters music video with a small group of friends. And it's up on YouTube and everything. So I kind of count like the Ghostbusters costumes as another costume from that year. And it was so funny because we had sort of this, like one of those blow up costumes that you can wear, like, those dinosaurs that people wear.
Yes.
But it was the Stay Puft Marshmallow from Ghostbusters, and my sister wore it in the video, and it was so funny.
I love that.
Yeah. And then last year, my sister and I, we were the Onceler and the Lorax. So that's the most recent.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you want to talk about what we're going to be for this year? Because I'm sure everyone is just anticipating what we're going to be this year. Do you have a costume idea? Or are you not dressing up this year? Because that's cool too.
I still have like the peanut butter and jelly thing, but I don't know what's going on yet because since Halloween's on a Monday, classes and I don't think I'm going to like any Halloween parties, but I still like to dress up like just in case. Like, I mean, maybe I'll just wear it like during the weekend because Mondays are difficult, especially since we have school.
Yeah, it's tough having Halloween on a Monday because, I also have to, I have to be here on Monday. And I'm like, it's Halloween. I don't want to, have class. Yeah, it's tough because, it's one of those holidays where you just don't want to worry about school.
Yeah.
It's so much easier when you're like in elementary school or high school. It's like, okay, school's over and now go enjoy Halloween. But, when you're in college, there are classes just like throughout the day and, it interrupts your flow a little bit, especially on Halloween. But I know for this year, because my sister and I, we like to take pictures and stuff. We have a little theme. We're going to be Disney princesses this year.
Oh my God, really?
Yes, we just got our costumes like yesterday. They came in the mail and they're so cute. She's going to be Belle with her little like her town dress, the blue dress, and I'm going to be Rapunzel from Tangled. Yes.
Rapunzel's my favorite.
There may or may not be a wig involved.
Okay.
But yeah. I love dressing up when I can.
Yeah. I'm hoping, like I said, even if I didn't like buy a costume, I'm hoping just to wear it. I don't know like what college does with, wearing it in classrooms. I don't know how that is.
Oh gosh.
I
don't know.
Yeah, so that's why I wasn't sure and I just thought, okay, maybe, if I don't dress up, I'll just do a bunch of like fall themed activities. I know the bookstore here is doing an egg hunt.
Yeah.
And so what it is, that's on Halloween. And what it is that they're going to have eggs everywhere. And you bring it up to the cashier or whoever's working there and they open it for you. And I think you can get a prize from the school store. Or if you don't get it, you'll still be entered to win like a grand prize. I think they said it was the sleeping bag, the sleeping sweatshirt blanket. And so even if I don't dress up, I mean that sounds fun.
Yeah. There are lots of activities going on at the school around Halloween, which we are going to talk about a little bit later. So that's a good transition, I guess, into our next musical break. Let's see. What song do we want to play? Do you want to give the people some Thriller?
Sure.
Yeah, all right. This next song that we're going to play is Thriller by Michael Jackson.
And that was Thriller by Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's actually like one of my favorite Halloween songs.
Oh my gosh, excellent. I'm so glad that we played it then.
Yes. And we just wanted to announce something. We had on our Instagram, since I'm a huge fan of candy corn.
Me as well.
You always see everywhere people say they love it, they hate it. And so we put up a little poll, if you like it or not. And the results came in and it's 50-50. No, 50% like it, 50% don't like it.
Wow.
And I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, since we both love candy corn, and
Yes.
now I really want a bag of it. But
Oh, love candy corn. As they say in Freaky Friday, the musical, it should be available year-round.
it should be. It really should be.
Oh my gosh, that's like one of my favorite lines from that musical. But yeah, I guess it's good that it's kind of like it's like a civil decision, you know,
Yeah.
half like it, half don't. Yeah.
It still shows how like there's such a divide though because of our poll. There's still that divide.
There are still people who don't like candy corn, and that's okay. We respect your decision. It's okay. You don't have to like candy corn. It's all good. Maybe you're more of a pumpkin pie person.
Oh,
Yes.
don't get me started.
Oh gosh, I love pumpkin pie. Do you have it with or without whipped cream?
I never tried it with whipped cream. I mean, I'm so used to having, because like I love I love apple pie more than pumpkin, and you serve that
Ooh.
with ice cream.
Oh yes, you do.
So
Yeah.
I think I always just have it just plain, but if I did,
Mhm.
I would try it with whipped cream, but I'm a apple pie lover.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's great. Apple pie is also really good.
Yes.
Yeah, depending on my mood, I'll add some whipped cream to my pumpkin pie. It's a pretty great delicacy. Anyway, let's talk about some of the Halloween events that are happening on campus over
Yeah.
the next week. Because I know you mentioned the scavenger hunt in the bookstore,
Yeah.
which is really good. Go get your merch. By participating in the hunt, or if you just want to buy it, they have great merch there.
They do.
I've bought some things there. They genuinely have good stuff. So, we also have a haunted tour coming up.
Mhm.
So the MU Players Club on campus, which is kind of the club it's like our drama club. They do theatrical productions, they do little events, and every year they do a haunted tour. And this year it is in the Student Center, and the theme is Clue. They're calling it Clue in the Stew, and it's October 29th at 7:30 p.m. at the Rebecca Stafford Student Center. And I helped out with the haunted tour last year, and it was a Great Gatsby theme. I did
that's
tech
so
for that.
cool.
Yeah, it was so cool. I got to like sit behind, I think, a wall or a pillar in the Great Hall, because that's where it was last year. And my job was to do a sound cue. I did a sound cue for a car crash sound, which that was really fun, because I got to watch the people come in and like play the sound, and they'd go into the next room to see like what exactly the scene was. That was really fun. Another event that we have going on for the next week, or weekend I should say, because this happens on Friday, October 28th from 5 to 8 p.m. at Woods Theater, is the event called Jammin'. There will be costumes, there will be live music performances, and there will be food. So yeah, it's like a little costume party. People are going to be singing, jamming. You see what I did there?
Yeah.
And there's going to be food there, so that's definitely a good reason why you should go. Jammin' at Woods Theater on October 28th, 5 to 8 p.m. Is there anything else that you know about that's going on at school?
I'm checking the app right now.
Yes, because you can always look for the student activities board here at Monmouth.
Yes.
They've always got stuff. They're posting events that are coming up.
Well, they have on Saturday, October 29th at 8 to 10:30 p.m. It's called Haunted Casino Night.
Ooh.
And that is sponsored by the Student Activities Board. And they say no real dollars will be used. It's going to be like their own casino. I'm not too sure what's exactly involved with it, since
Uh-huh.
I'm still a newbie here at Monmouth. So
Still learning the ropes.
yeah.
But yeah, that sounds good. I know they're doing some sort of trunk or treat thing too.
Yeah, I think that's before the football game, I believe. Like different clubs and organizations are going to be there.
Ah, yes. So if you're planning on going to the football game this weekend, definitely look into the trunk or treat event that they have going on. Yeah, I'm glad that our school has a lot of Halloween-related things happening.
Yes.
Anything else there, or do you think we covered pretty much?
I think we got
lot.
everything. Just trunk or treat starts at 11:30. That's right before the game that's on Saturday. So Saturday, October 29th from 11:30 to 1 is trunk or treat, and it's going to be in the Kessler Stadium driveway.
Mhm.
So the trunks will be they're going to consider the trunks tables, and you can wear your costume, and if you go to this, participants will receive free admission to the game, which is, like we said, 1 p.m.
There we go.
It sounds
Yeah.
fun.
It does sound fun. So yes, we have the scavenger hunt in the bookstore. We have trunk or treat. We have Clue in the Stew, the haunted tour. We have Jammin'. What else did we say? Did I forget one?
The casino night.
The casino
Yeah.
night. There we go. I knew I was forgetting one. I felt bad.
It's all good.
All right. Let's play some more music. Let's see. Did you have an idea of what we should play next?
Halloween or...
Let's see. We have about 7 minutes left.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's play... You know what? I think I want to play this song from the new Monster High movie.
Okay, yes, I gotta hear it.
Because I promise you, the music is actually really good. This song, it actually got me hooked, from seeing it on a commercial. I'm like, oh, wow, this could actually be really good. This song is called Three of Us, and you will be surprised at how good it is. Not just the music, but the vocals themselves, sung by Claudine Frankie and Draculaura. Here is Three of Us from the Monster High movie. And that was Three of Us from the Monster High movie, the new one. Yeah, that song, I think it's pretty good.
I think it was good.
Yeah, I was very impressed. Anyway, we are now at the time where we have to play our last song of the show. It's a Halloween song. It's one of the biggest bops of all time, I'm sure. This is a song pretty well known, especially for those of you who watched Disney Channel growing up. This is Calling All the Monsters by China Anne McClain. That was Calling All the Monsters by China Anne McClain. Thank you so much to everyone for listening to our Halloween show today.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. We are here every Tuesday at 11 a.m. We are E Squared, Emily Maxim, and Elena Wharton. Let's plug our socials real quick. On Instagram, we are at E Squared _WMCX. Emily is at M_Max_213. I'm at Elena Wharton, and where we are right now is at WMCX. Do you want to tease a little something for our next show?
Yes. Next week, which will be November 1st, we're going to have another guest speaker. We can't say who it is now.
Not yet.
But the only hint you'll get is that they're not a Monmouth student.
That's right.
So yeah, you just gotta wait. Be patient.
You just gotta wait. And we'll be here next Tuesday, 11 a.m. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great rest of your day. This is Are You Mine by Arctic Monkeys.